guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, TOSINJBW. If you're new to my channel, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today's video is going to be an updated makeup routine where I'm going to be showing you guys basically just kind of like my go-to everyday flawless makeup routine. Make sure you stay tuned to the very end so that you can see exactly how I complete the whole look. Make sure you leave some love down below in the comments and like this video. That really does help your video get out to people quicker, easier, and better. So please like and comment. I do have other beauty, lifestyle, and travel on my page, so go ahead and check out my other videos and see what you like. And if you want to see how I got this cute flawless makeup look, then keep on watching. Hi guys, so before we get into this video, I want to quickly tell you guys about JBW Watches. They sent me over one of their icy, blingy, and sleek watches. I gotta put y'all on. Right now in 2021, I can for sure say that like icy and blingy watches are for sure in trend right now. I want to show you guys their Crystal 34 that they sent me. I'm gonna have like a better video on the side right here. This watch is perfect. Well, I'm not a girly girl, but like this watch is perfect because it pairs with every outfit perfectly. You can throw it on really quick and boom, your outfit has just gone from like an 8 to a 10. This watch is made with 12 genuine diamonds and it has 559 Swarovski. I can't even say that word. If you can't say the word, then you know that it's a serious thing. 559 Swarovski crystals are in this watch, and if you're gonna purchase it, definitely purchase it and use my code. Don't go and buy it and spend money that you don't need to spend when you can buy it and use my code and get money off, okay? So I'm gonna leave my code right here for you guys. It's TOSINJBW. You can just go down to the description below, click the link that I have for you guys there, and you can just input the code and boom, you have money off of your watch. This is such a high quality and a timeless piece I'm gonna be wearing for such a long time. Like honestly, I'm really obsessed with this watch. It's so blinged out and I love that. Like I love that blinged out Rolex look. There's so many people that have asked me, what kind of watch is that? What watch is that? I'm like, JBW, please get out my face. Don't talk to me. JBW, okay? And we can go right back into our video. So guys, we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna start off by moisturizing my whole face. So for moisturizer, I'm gonna use the Kiehl's. This is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. I really like this one. Definitely add some hydration back into my skin. And I'm gonna use the Pixi Skin Treat Collagen Retinol. And I'm gonna drops of this on top of the moisturizer. This is gonna moisturize our face like real good. You definitely wanna make sure your face is nice and moisturized. Definitely helps with the outcome of the makeup. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Versal Super Eye Serum. This is a retinol serum. Really good for your under eye. I like to use this because it honestly what just keeps my under eyes looking very like plump and moisturized. I take a little bit of that, honestly not too much. Just make sure I get it all around. So next we're gonna go ahead and go into our primer for my face, and my favorite primer of all time is the Milk Hydro Grip. Best primer on the market. I don't have another primer. That's just my go-to, my grab. I'm ready to get it for my everyday makeup routine. For sure going in with the Milk Hydro Grip. I recently heard about the Milk Blur Stick. Yeah, I think it's called the Milk Blur Stick. And I'm honestly gonna order it because I like the look that it gives. When I've watched other YouTube videos, it kind of just blurs out your skin and it's a stick. I feel like it'll work really nice. Make sure you go under your eyes so that when you do concealer, it's primed under there as well. And get it all over your forehead. My forehead is breaking out like crazy right now, guys. I don't know what I did to Mother Nature. Please release me. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Airspun powder, and we're gonna just pat that into our pores, and this is kind of just gonna fill everything in and make it like a smooth base ready for our foundation. I went to go put my robe on because the dress that I'm wearing for today is white, and if I get makeup on it, I'm gonna cry. I watched one YouTuber one of these days and I seen that she contoured under her foundation, and honestly one of the times I got my makeup done randomly sometime this year or probably last year, the makeup artist contoured under the foundation as well. So I'm gonna try that today, not because I've done it before, but I don't really go to him. So I'm just gonna put contour right there and then contour there, and just a little bit on the forehead. And then down here, and then we're gonna just blend that in. It's nice and thick inside. Shade that I have, honestly really like it, but definitely for under the skin, it's really dark and bronzy. I could have definitely went lighter on the color that I chose. I don't know why I went so freaking dark. I like how warm it is though, but I definitely think I could have went lighter. So this is perfect for under the skin. It's kind of how people are doing the whole blush under the foundation routine right now. The whole blush under foundation hack. This is kind of similar, but instead of blush, it's just contour. So guys, for foundation, I'm going to be using two different ones. The first one I'm going to use is the Nars Radiant, and then the next one I'm going to use is the Lancome Teint foundation. These are my two go-tos. I'm going to put the Nars on the outer of my face. This one is a little bit darker and more towards my skin tone color. I'm going to put that towards the outer, and then I'm going to take the Lancome, I'm going to put that towards the inner. I'm going to also put a little bit on our forehead. My forehead is really small, so if I go too ham on my forehead, I'm not going to really have any space to blend that all out. And just go in and be blending that in all around, buffing it all into my face and just blending it into the skin. I love using a beauty blender, and then usually I like to go back on top and follow up with a brush. Okay, I'm loving that under contour that I got. I definitely see the bronze is given. I like that. Go-to concealer when it comes to my everyday is my Makeup Forever Ultra HD concealer. This concealer is really, really good. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna put that in the inner corners of my eyes and then the outer. Same over here. And then the outer. And then we're gonna put on our forehead. And then we're gonna go down our nose, our upper lip, and then our chin. I'm gonna take some of the Tarte concealer and I'm gonna just put that inside, right there, just 2 dots of that. One on my forehead, one on my nose, here, and here. Next, professional makeup palette, and I'm going to go into this dark color right here, bronze up my face, but just lightly go in and just bronze out that same area, but this time over the foundation. This color is more fitting for my skin tone. I'm gonna go over here on the forehead, make sure that looks nice and chiseled. Then we're gonna go in with our beauty blender and we're gonna just blend that all in. So as I blend that out, you can kind of see how when you blend with the beauty blender, it creates like a little halo effect. You can go in with the same brush you used to blend out that contour, and you just go on the edges with it. You see how that like cleans it up and makes it less noticeable. Then you just take the booty of the beauty blender and you just blend that out. And then we're gonna go with the booty as well, and we're gonna blend that out. And then we're gonna blend out our nose. Just go straight up. And that looks good. Everything is looking nice and flawless. We're gonna go back with this brush and just clean up the edges. I'm gonna go in with some more of the Makeup Forever, and then I'm gonna go in with my lighter concealer shade to like brighten up the under eye. I don't know if I should do an updated drugstore makeup routine. Let me know if you guys want to see an updated one. I do have 2 on my channel. Let me know if you guys want to see one with like updated products and things like that. You can just comment down below. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of the Makeup Forever, just a tad bit, not a lot. And then we're gonna go in with our lighter True Match, very bright. Honestly love the color and the payoff this one gives me. I'm gonna put a bit on the forehead, a little on the nose, chin. Why do I keep saying chin right there? Upper lip, then chin. We're gonna let that sit and dry for like a little bit, and then we're gonna go in and blend it in. We're gonna go ahead and blend everything out. I'm gonna start under the eyes. I always like to take booty of the beauty blender and just kind of go around the ends of where I'm like blending in my concealer, just so it doesn't look harsh at all and it looks nice and blended out. I'm gonna go on the forehead. Then of course we're gonna take our brush and just clean that up. So before we go in with our setting powder, you want to make sure that everything is nice and set in. You don't want there to be any creases, because if there are, the concealer, not the concealer, the setting powder just the setting powder is just gonna kind of set into whatever is already there. So you want to make sure there's no harsh lines. For today's setting powder, I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty and Laura Mercier in the shade Honey, and I'm gonna mix those two, and that's what I'm gonna use to set my under eyes for today. I'm gonna be nice and careful because I have this white dress that I'm gonna wear, and I'm gonna mix those two, and that's how it looks on the beauty blender, but I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand to kind of soften it out, so you can get like an even go when you apply it. You don't want there to be too much or too little, so this allows for that even finish under the eye. Go into my eyebrows, so I'm going to quickly do my eyebrows off of camera. Okay guys, so I'm officially done with my eyebrows. Now I'm going to go into cleaning off this excess powder. My MAC Studio Fix in the color NC50, and I'm going to just dip into that, and I'm going to use that to clean off this powder that I have. I'm gonna clean both sides off, and then we're gonna spray our face with some Urban Decay setting spray. Waiting for this to dry off. Okay, so now that this is dried off, so boom, we gotta cut these cheeks. Oop, got a text. I'm gonna turn that off. So we need to cut these cheeks. We need these cheekbones to come out. I already kind of have high cheekbones that sit on my face, but I want them to be higher. I want them to hit harder. I want them to go crazy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually reverse contour, which is an old technique that has been around for a long time. To take some of my Saucer Buttercup, and I'm gonna mix that in with the Airspun that I showed you guys earlier. I don't have no particular reason as to why I use these two. I just feel like they both work best together. I don't know. This beauty blender, I think I got this from Morphe. They were having like some type of sale, and I got this beauty blender, which broke off right here, so it's not a complete straight. Hold on, let me see. It's not as straight as it could be because this, but it's very straight. So I'm gonna dip, I already dipped into the Airspun powder, and then we're gonna dip some of that into the Saucer Buttercup, right where that earlobe starts. And we're gonna go boom. I'm gonna take that all the way to the end of the mouth without contouring, because I haven't contoured my face yet, really. We've already got that shape there. I'm gonna dip it back in, and we're gonna go back to make it more defined. And then boom, we're gonna leave that there, do the same thing. This is one of my favorite bronzers. It's just the perfect shade. Nice, it gives you that nice bronzy look. Go ahead and dip into that color, and we're gonna just bronze up our face. So I'm gonna just go in circular motions. Bronzing gives your face that warmth, and that is just what I love about a makeup routine. When you see someone having that warming sensation to their face, I love that. So we're gonna just bronze that all up. A little bit of a more fluffier brush, and I'm just gonna blend that bronzer out a lot more. I didn't put any product on this brush. It still probably has leftover product from last time, but that's about it. So you can see as down here is starting to leave a little bit, we're gonna go back in with the Saucer Buttercup and the Airspun. We're gonna recut. I'm gonna move a little bit higher as well. We're gonna just cut her up. We're gonna do that on both sides. Before we go back into our face, we're gonna go to our eyes really quick. So for my go-to, because I like a I honestly like it's like a bronzy look for my go-to makeup routine, so I'm gonna add some of that Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami on top of my eyelids. I'm gonna take like an everyday eyeshadow brush. The hardest word to say for me is just brush. Like I don't know why that word is so hard. Brush, brush, brush. I'm gonna go back in to the Fenty Beauty and I'm gonna just put that on my eyelids, nice in the crease, to give a nice defined look. And then I'm gonna go on the lid a little bit and just pat that in. It's honestly like one of the simplest looks you can go for, and that's why I love it. Very easy, very simple, and just nice, and gives you that flawless look in the end. Now we're gonna bring it out just a little bit, not too far out. Just right there is fine. And then we're gonna just blend out. And then we're gonna bring it out and tap it, not too much. Don't overdo. And then we're gonna go back and forth so that everything can look nice and blend it out. Another thing I like to do is I like to take that concealer brush that I used and dip back into a little bit of the concealer that's on my hand and just kind of make sure that that highlight bone is popping out, because she likes to go away once the bronzer comes in, but we're gonna put her back place. And then you can just take your finger and honestly just blend it in. A small mini brush like this, and I'll go into that bronzer and kind of just smoke the under eye out a little bit towards the end. Boom. Usually like going into my Wet n Wild. This is a drugstore blush, and then my Duo blush palette that you can usually get from like a local beauty supply. I'm gonna go into the Wet n Wild first, and we're gonna just blush her up. I love me a good blush moment, so just blush her up. Put a little bit on the forehead just to play around. These are very pigmented, so take it easy with these. I'm gonna take one dot in there and I'm gonna just go back and forth. I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush we were using earlier and just go over and blend it all out. Next is I'm gonna take this black eyeliner pencil and I'm gonna just line the waterline of my eyes. Whew. That kind of makes you want to cry when you do that. I hate it. Okay, boom. So now we're gonna go into contouring our nose. I think I'm gonna go in with this type of brush, and I'm gonna go into that NYX palette, dip into that dark shade that we used before, and we're gonna just follow in and contour our nose. This is not something I have super duper like the most expertise in, but as long as you just follow the shape of your nose, it should come out just fine. I'm gonna take that same bronzing brush, I'm gonna just blend that out. So I'm really gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna blend it into the eyebrow, not the eyebrow, more so into the eyeshadow, but up into the eyebrow. I'm gonna take some concealer because I hate when the concealer kind of leaves, and I'm gonna just go down and make sure that that stays where it needs to stay. Take the Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami, just a little bit, not too much, and we're gonna just set that in place. Boom. Another part of the nose contour, we're gonna go in on the outskirts of the nose and we're gonna just cut that out. Use that Morphe beauty blender that I was telling you guys about earlier, and I'm gonna dip into my Sasha Buttercup and we're gonna just cut out the spots that need to be cut. For mascara, I like to use the CoverGirl, just a basic drugstore mascara. I just apply that to my eyes. Okay, so done putting our mascara on, we're gonna go ahead and put our lashes on now. For lashes, I'm going to be using some basic lashes from the drugstore. So I'm going to put those on real quick, then I'll come back on camera. I don't know why my lashes was just being really not working with me. Now we're going to go ahead and clean off all this powder off of our face. So I'm going to take that same powder brush that I used last time. We're going to just clean off the powder that's here. But add a little bit more of the blusher, and this is gonna make us look a lot more rosy. Love me a nice little rosy look. And then I'm gonna take this and just go over this to make sure that it's nice and blend it out. Guys, so much happened to me. My camera like literally overheated and died, and I had to go through a whole bunch to get it back on. But now that we're pretty much done with our face, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with the MAC Chesnut liner. I'm pretty sure everybody knows about this. One of the best liners ever. Honestly, this is my favorite part of makeup. Clean up a little bit. Hello, Mami.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. I said hi.
Hi, where are you?
Uh-huh. Now that I'm done lining that up, I'm gonna take like literally a drugstore NYX lingerie lipstick. It's like a lip stain. Take some of this NYX soft matte lip cream that I have. I'm gonna put that on top. Yeah, this one is really cute. I like this one. Wait, we need to put some bottom lash mascara. That's hard to do. I low-key need to find a skinnier mascara that has like a skinnier wand, so it can be easier to get in there. I'm gonna add some eyeliner on my face for some beauty marks. Ooh, really cute. I think I'm gonna keep a matte lip today. Doing the matte lip. Last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add some more setting spray to just set our whole face, make sure everything is nice and in place. So we're gonna let that dry and then we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're officially done with this makeup look. I hope you guys like my updated flawless everyday makeup routine. Let me know down below what other videos you guys would like to see from me, and make sure you do follow me on Instagram so you can keep up with me when I post stuff, and you can comment, you can be the first to see stuff. Let me know how you guys feel about this makeup routine. Super simple, super easy, nice everyday makeup look. I really hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.